phone was testing me today, and I lost. Let me move you guys a little bit. I feel like, yeah, the lighting is better this way. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. One more this way. Well, bam, ba-bam. Okay. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Okay. There we go. That's better. Alright, awesome. So, let's see. Hi, Wes. I have, I owe a lot of people spins today. I have to write it down. I wrote it down on my board. I never wrote it down. Not that I don't know why I'm going to write it. Oh, I guess I need friends. Getting creative. Wes, you have 2 spins today. I owe SoCal 3 spins. I owe Todd 4 spins. Wes gets 2 spins. Kano gets 2. Rome gets 2. And I feel like I'm missing one more. Who is this? Ace. Perfect. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Did I check out the concept that you linked to me? Yes. Yes. I did. I just don't have the time for that right now. I do not have time. You guys, I got sponsored for another event. So I'm going to Jamaica this year. And I'm going to the Bahamas this year, which is going to be great. Because, of course, as you know, I'm planning to take y'all with me. The Bahamas event will be like a small, like intimate event where it'll be like, I think a total of like 13 people. And then the event in Jamaica will be like 50 people. So it'll be crazy. It'll be a lot. It'll be a lot. I'm really excited. Turn chat on here. Oh, why is it like that? No, is my chat broken? Why? My chat is broken on Streamlabs and I really need it today. I really need it. If I can't get this to fix, I'm going to have to restart, guys. I'm sorry. Because this computer shit is not working. I don't know why. Like the very first day I streamed out here, I didn't have like really shit for internet problems. And then since yesterday, it's been like horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Trying to get my internet enough service. I've been to this part of Jamaica like twice. So I've gone for 3 years in a row. I'm not scared. I know people there. Honestly, last year was like not the year. Like my favorite year was the first year. And we're going back to the resort we went to the first year. Like the resort we went to last year was just like, it was okay. It was okay. I was not impressed. So I'm really looking forward to it. Like last year we were in Montego Bay, which was cool because then you had more like touristy areas to go to. But then like at the same time, it just was shittier. It was like more touristy and all kinds of like, you know, just shitty shit happening, you know? Whereas like last time when we stayed in Runaway Bay, which is about 3 hours away, it was super nice. You didn't want to leave the resort. There was nothing to leave the resort for, you know what I'm saying? Like you had excursions and it's still like just a couple hours away. Hi Greg, how are you? Hi Donald, how you doing? Peace, my chat. Ooh, I wonder if I could. Oh, I'm gonna pull a. Oh, I don't have transcodings today. The one time I could actually use transcodings, the other time I actually need them, I'm not allowed to have them. The internet says no. Ba-bum. Hi, Snide. My workouts. About that workout. So what had happened was I was really tired and I took a nap. And I set my alarm for 4 o'clock because my class is at 5:15. But then I remember waking up at 4 and being like, what the fuck is this alarm? And shutting it off, like being angry about the fact that I've set an alarm. But then unfortunately, like when I finally woke up again naturally, it was like 5. And it was 5:05. And I had 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes away from where I'm staying. So I knew like I wasn't gonna make it. Like I had to get dressed, I had to get in my car, I had to get my water, I had to get my shoes, I have to like meet people. I've never been to this place before, so probably want me to fill out paperwork. So it didn't work out. But yesterday I did this really cool thing. I did this thing called body contouring. I did some body contouring where they like did some weird, it was like some infrared stuff. They did little like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like these infrared like chalkboard erasers all around my stomach, right? Little wires coming out of it, and they're like blinking little flashing lights, and it's kind of like warm. And then they did like this little thing. It's like a little ultrasound machine, and they like put like baby oil on it, and they just kind of like contour your stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And they're like doing all this stuff, but it's like really weird because like as this little like ultrasound machine is on your stomach, you can hear it in your ears. Like people on the outside can't hear it, but the person who has the ultrasound machine on them can hear it. And it sounds like, honestly, at first I didn't think I was gonna be able to handle it because it sounds like dentist drills, like really high pitched dentist drills, like going on in your ears. It's a really scary sound. And then they did this thing where they took like a wooden roller and like rolled my stomach with it. So I don't really know. I don't know if I kind of feel like I see a difference, or it's just in my head. I feel like there's a difference. I feel like, you know, it's different, but I don't know. I don't know. About that, yes. Did you work out? I know Rome's been like on his workout stuff. Like Rome's been like very consistent on his running and stuff. I'm not. Part of it is hard because like I'm here with friends, so it's like I'm not just working off my own schedule. That's what makes it difficult. You skip too? Yes. Thanks. Did they use a vacuum? Okay, so they had different ones, right? So I did the what do they call it? The radio frequency skin tightening. What's it called? It has a name. Body contouring clip machine. I know it's called something, but I don't know with a C. But I don't know what it's called. Cavitation. Cavitation. That's what I did. I did body. It's like a cavitation radio. It's like supposed to be like a radio. What's the word? Radio frequency lipo. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It was an interesting experience. I don't know if I'd do it again. But my friend did do the one where she had a vacuum. So like there are different treatments. So I did the cavitation one. And then I did a sauna bag. It's like a sleeping bag, but then it's like a giant sauna and it gets really hot. And I passed out and I slept in it. I took a really nice nap and like I was like in zen after that. My skin feels really soft after doing it. But my friend did like the butt vacuum, which is where they'll like take like these, you know, like cupping. You know what cupping is? It's where they take like these little suction cups and they stick them on your back in different places and they like form this giant purple welt. Yeah. So she did the cupping, but like for her butt, so there's these giant cones. I mean, they're like this big around. They put on your butt and it like sucks your butt up. It makes your butt look like a cone head. It's really funny. But I was down to do it, but it leaves these giant circles on your butt. And I got a promo model. And not that my butt's really in these these outfits for promo modeling, but if they see the red line underneath, they're gonna be like, what is wrong with you? What happened to you? Or I think I have tattoos and I don't, so I avoided it. You took some time off and been struggling to get back into it. How do you like to work out? It's nice. Hi, Rome. Thanks for the lurk. I hope you're having a very successful day today. Today is Wednesday. I couldn't remember what day it was. You like this swimsuit the best? Really? Why? You guys like the butterflies? Or is it because it's a white bikini? I didn't bring enough water today. I'm gonna have to. Here, let's see. We're being green today. We're recycling or we're reusing water bottles. Okay. A cone butt? Yes, like, okay. I feel like I can find a picture on the internet and show you guys. I'll drop it in a link. It's gonna take me a second. I'm gonna type in vacuum butt lipo and see if that pulls it up. No, internet, come back to me. Butt vacuum lipo. Give me the internet, please. Please give me the internet. They're called buttocks. Buttocks cups. Vacuum therapy. Yeah, vacuum therapy. That's what she did. Vacuum therapy. Let's see if my chat refreshed. Nope, it did not. Come on, internet. Spin the wheel. To the thing. Yeah, yeah, we got it. Got it. Hi Mace, how are you? I was just watching like Vagabond stories today, seeing their trips in Costa Rica. I'm so excited to see what they put out. You do a bunch of things. It's kind of complicated to explain if you don't know about lifting. No, I don't really know about lifting. I'm not a lifter. I mean, I want to get more into like weights, but I think first I need to like get used to going to the gym all the time, because I still get like self-conscious of the gym. I feel very uncomfortable at the gym. The butterflies, yeah, I like butterflies too. I haven't seen a butterfly in real life in a long time, but there is a dead hummingbird on that windowsill. In case you're wondering. You do a heavy day and a speed day for upper and lower body, and then you do, they're doing kettlebell circuits here and there. So you do a mix of like cardio and then working out, like weightlifting. I heard someone, they were telling me about their little workout progress. Like basically what they do is they do like a lot of lifting, right? And they'll get to a certain weight. Like I think they'll gain like 10 pounds, and then they'll do like cutting and cut down for a little bit, and then they'll start lifting again, and then they'll go like back and forth to like get slow gains, you know? Slow but consistent gains. And I feel like that makes the most sense to me. You make a stream and there's no transcodings. I know. I did the thing. I tried to do the thing because I needed it today. My internet service is not good. It is like in the toilet. I'm like barely getting to work. I was like on my knees, like begging the universe, like, come on, please give me long enough internet service to make this work. short because everywhere I've ever been is always really long. When is your mirrorless line coming out again, Mace? You guys, Mace in real life makes shirts and brand products from his photography, and his brand is called Mirrorless. Really good looking shirts from him. I highly recommend checking them out when they get relaunched. You do a mix of cardio and lifting. That's how you tone, bulk/cut cycles. But you lift for basketball more so than looks. I didn't know you were a basketball player. I didn't know you were so athletic. Guys, I need you to teach me the way. I need to get a personal trainer. I need someone to like get my ass in shape for real. Especially now that I have all these model events coming. It's like my next modeling event is in May, so I have February, March, April. I have 3 months to like really like get it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm excited though. I'm thinking February we're gonna do like a fitness themed month, right? I won't be streaming every day like I am in January because I'm really proud of myself for doing it, but it's killing me. It's killing me. So February, I don't think I'll have a schedule, but I will be on pretty regularly like I have been lately. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of like fitness themed stuff. I'm gonna add more fitness themes to our spin wheel. Hopefully it'll motivate all you guys to keep going. I was like, you know, I was trying to think of what's a good theme for February, and I was like, fitness can be a lot of things. Also, I know a lot of people start like their fitness journeys in January because of New Year's resolutions, and then about a month then they fall off. So I was thinking if we do fitness in February, it'll encourage people who started a resolution to like keep going, maybe stay motivated, and make me feel like I'm actually doing something. I really need to. I have all this workout stuff at my house. I just don't do it. I don't do it. So, yes. It's semi-live now. The website is in your bio on Instagram. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now, Elise. Instagram. If my internet allows me. Internet today, we are like very in control. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Profile, I'm gonna do this thing. Yay! Leaf tree. Ooh, should I post an Instagram picture today? I feel like, ooh! I try to stop that. I feel like I can post an Instagram picture today. I haven't posted since last year, I don't think. I didn't even post my birthday, you guys. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna drop a link to Mace's mirrorless line. I'm looking at it right now. Here we go. If you guys are looking for something nice, treat yourself to some mirrorless. It's so nice. The moderator deleted your comment. Why? I don't know. What did you do? Oh. That's Disney's humor, yes. He was like, no lies in chat. No lies. Hi, MLSJ. How you doing, beads? How are you doing? I found out I'm going to Jamaica this year, so I'm attending BSC's Jamaica, and I'm attending Women One Toronto's Exuma event. And I'm super stoked. I'm like starting to like, I'm looking for like, I'm starting to get my brand collaboration proposals together and my outfits together, and I'm like, cool accessories. I'm so excited. Yes. Where are you from, Waffle Sprout? Are you a sprout made like, are you like a waffle made out of sprouts? I don't know how I feel about that. But you know what? I feel like that's gonna be revolutionary. If you could make like non-dessert waffles, I feel like that could be the new trend. Healthy waffles, you know, make them with like really healthy ingredients on the inside, and you top them with really delicious stuff. Like, I feel like it's being slept on. Hi, Lethal. How are you, bees? Nice to see ya. Just being a weirdo in the water. Said no one's in chat. Yes. But we're here. Brand collaborations, are you doing the PR for the mall? So basically I'm the one, I mean, like, I'm an individual artist, I'm a freelance. So like any kind of things that I do and book through my own fruition and effort and marketing and stuff like that. But what I do is I'll reach out to companies, be like, hey, I'm going out, you know, shoot with like these photographers at this event. You're welcome to check it out. Here's a link to this. Here's a link to my portfolio. If you'd like to send out some outfits, I can get, you know, me and the girls to shoot pictures of them and send you guys pictures. It's usually what I do. I approach like different brands and brands that I like their stuff, and small brands that need like exposure and things like that. But I mean, there's already brand sponsors at the events. Like I know SNS and I think Jackie G-String is sponsoring Bikini Shoot Escapes and Booba Swimwear, and oh, what's the other? I don't remember. The other one is sponsoring the Exuma event. So there's always swimwear to be had. Yes. The Exuma trip is full, right? I think so. I think there's one more model spot. But if you're still interested, MLSJ, you're welcome to, I can ask and see. There might be a dropout. You know, this is all the way in August. So if someone drops out, it might be a spot. Or James also talked about, because he's the coordinator of that event, James talked about if he got enough interest, like he could double the event, then he can get more housing. Because basically the dilemma is, like with the Exuma event, is it's a small event. It's in a villa. It's not at a resort. So it's not unlimited rooms, you know what I'm saying? There's only so many stay places for so many people. And so he's down to rent out a second stay place, you know, and host more people, but he wants to make sure that he can fill those other spots. So if you are really interested, I can give you the details. I think the package is $1,700 for 8 days. So it's a day to arrive, a day to leave, and then 6 days of shooting. There's 2 full boat days. You spend a day at the Pig Island where we shoot the pigs and hang out. So it's a good time. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite locations for events. Yes. So the waffles are really good stuff, like flour, eggs, and milk. No, I mean like think about it. If you did like a savory waffle, you know, like waffles with like cheese and maybe like sausage, and you like topped it with like I don't know, like rice and gravy, or like people like potatoes. They could do like potatoes on top and a gravy, even though I would never eat it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people are not getting creative with waffles, and in this day and age where everything is being, you know, monopolized on, it's coming. I'm predicting the future, okay? We're gonna have savory waffles be marketed to us soon. If you guys don't do it, one of your FBI agents is gonna steal the idea, let's face it. Is that called direct marketing? I am not a market person. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the marketing terms. I just do things and then it works out. Are you talking like super green waffles? Yes, that's what I mean. Like, fill it with stuff. Like, maybe like, cause like, I don't know, like sweet, it would be like a sweet potato waffle, right? And then you like have like green bean bits in it and topped it with like marshmallow whip. I guess that's still sweet, huh? I don't know. A sausage waffle, you would do 100%. Yes, baby, yes, yes. $1,700 for 7 days to hang out with models on the island. That sounds like a great vacation. It's a really good time. There's going to be 6 models, I think, so the ratio is really good. It's almost 1-to-1 with James being a photographer. So it's 1-to-1 all photographers plus an event guy who's also a photographer. So it's a really good ratio. You don't get that ratio at a lot of events. A lot of events will overbook one end or the other. There'll be either too many photographers or too many models. That makes it, you know, difficult to get the photos you want in to shoot with everybody. But at this event, it's very intimate. It's just a really nice group. So I've never been there and there've been drama. So I appreciate that a lot. Also, it's literally a 1 minute walk from the beach. Like the villa, it's literally just not even a minute. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's super private. Exuma's like not a super populated island. I think there's like 3,000 people living there. So it's really unmolested. It's very quiet and private and like nice. It's on like the higher end islands of Bahamas, which makes it, that's why it's a kind of an expensive event. If you want to check out the info on the Jamaica event, you'll look at my Instagram profile, MLSJ. I know the Jamaica is still accepting photographers. They have 7 more slots for models and photographers. I don't know the ratio right now. I asked for the ratio and I haven't heard back, so I don't know. But if you are interested, let him know. Let him know for sure. Or I can hit him up and let him know. I think it's $1,400 for Jamaica, but Jamaica's at an all-inclusive resort, so your alcohol and food and stay are included in that package. And Exuma, it's just the food and stay. The alcohol is on your own, but that's also because we're not at a resort. So 2 different experiences. I think Jamaica is going to be a good event. It's always fun. It's just going to be a large event. There will be, I don't know how the races are going to be. Last year, the ratios were unsavory. It was like 5 photographers and 15 models. So poor photographers were just constantly getting hunted down for photos. Constantly. So hopefully it's not that crazy this year. Yes. You like waffle sandwiches? What's a waffle sandwich? I've never heard of that. I feel like that's a genius idea right there. A Mediterranean paradise? I've never been to the Mediterranean. I feel like I'm really missing out. I'm down to go though. I really am. I want to go, I really want to go to Europe this year, but I feel like I keep getting booked, and not that I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the sponsorships and getting booked and going to these same locations with all these amazing people. But I guess I'm gonna have to reschedule. I guess next year is the year I'll do my Europe stuff. But I don't know where in Europe I'm gonna go, to be honest, because like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay in Europe for like months at a time like I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not technically allowed to work in other countries like that. You have to have like a special visa, and a lot of places, like for example, Japan won't give you an entertainment visa or a work visa for something like that unless you're like a celebrity, which is annoying. That's your type. That's your type, yeah. A waffle sandwich is a breakfast, meat, eggs, and cheese between 2 waffles. See, this is what I'm talking about. But we need to make it like non-breakfasty. Like, ooh. I could see like, you get like a waffle, right? And you fuse it with like honey, right? And then you get like some, like, it's almost like chicken and waffles, but you slice the waffles and you pour like a sauce on top. You know what I'm saying? And you just, oh my God, yes. The visa issues, yes, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Because like, if I'm just an attending model, I don't have to really worry about it because I'm going through the company. You know what I'm saying? And the companies are registered to do these kind of things. But I, as an individual, am not. So when I go to these events, it's not a problem because it's through a company. But when it's just me traveling around doing gigs, like, technically illegal if I do it outside the United States. The mic is inside my phone, so I'd have to like take apart my phone and like get in there to lick it, and I feel like that's just not even sexy. You know what I'm saying? Gonna go smoke. I'll toast to you too, Lethal. Visa problems. Do they take MasterCard? Yes. Omelas. It's nice to see you. I saw you were in here when I was like struggling, when I was on the struggle bus to get myself connected to the internet. I was like, it surprised me how many of you guys will hang out here before chat, or before on stream in chat, before I get there. I'm like, guys really do love me. You're literally waiting on me. It just, it makes my soul. Where did all this talk about waffles come from? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You know, a lot of people doing events in Europe, but those are super expensive. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I have people already that complain about the prices, like, the prices of these events, and it's like, y'all, like, the fact that these events are under $2,000 is, like, amazing, you know? People don't realize how expensive how much money it takes to run an event, and to feed everybody, and to get transportation, and to get all the artists together, and create an event, and, like, you know, you're in foreign countries, so you gotta pay tour guides, you gotta, you know, like, pay people to make sure you know what you're doing, and make friendships and alliances, and it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. And a lot of these event companies don't even make money off of their events. A lot of them. The ones who charge more than $2,000 for an event are usually the ones that are profiting, you know, after making profits. But a lot of events I know, like, I want to say, like, the Exuma event, I mean, I'm pretty sure James does it at cost. I'm pretty sure. Because James just likes to go, and he only does this one event once a year, and he just really likes to do it because it's a beautiful place, and, you know, it gives him a chance to get away and have fun. So, same thing with Mark. Mark started Bikini Shoot Escapes in Jamaica. He only does Bikini Shoot Escapes in Jamaica, and I don't know if Mark makes money off his events or not, but Mark started not to make money. He started these events because he wanted to compete with another company that had been really shitty to the people they called in their family, which were regular event attenders. So it was just this whole thing. So a lot of people are doing it really just for the fun, you know, to be able to have a chance to collectively create regularly each year. Might do some of them virtually. MLSJ, I am down to shoot with you virtually in Jamaica or Exuma. Although we'll probably have better connection in Jamaica. If you can't make it. If you can't make it. You like to pre-lurk if I know I won't be around to lurk in person. Oh, throw in that little support. It's like, I wish a little support for you. Love it. What about chicken and waffles? I love, you know, I never had chicken and waffles before until I went to this one place. It just sounded so good because the kids like the waffle. Came with like the strawberry cream. Oh my god, it's the best strawberry cream in the fucking world. There's like a strawberry buttercream. Oh, so good. And these waffles, like the waffle was fine, but the chicken was good. But then they would pour like syrup and some hot sauce in there, and what a sauce! What an amazing combination. It was just too good, way too good. You sometimes hang out on newer streams on newer devices for small streamers just to boost their viewer count. Actually, Omela, someone told me, who was it? There's somebody that has like an app they use to where they can be in multiple chats at once on one app, or you know, saying on one device. But I don't know what it's called. I wish I could remember. 1,700 for 6 days and 7 nights is a good deal. It is pretty good. Well, because a lot of events do. A lot of events will be like, we're a 7-day event, but it's 5 days of shootings and a day to arrive and a day to leave. So an 8-day event, which is an 8-day event is basically a 6 days of shooting. A 7-day event is 5 days of shooting. You know what I'm saying? So I like that better because it gives you more time to adjust and settle in and not stress. Like, it gives you almost a whole week. You know, you get a half day the first day, a half day the end of the day. Sorry, a half day the first day and a half day at the end of the week. And so that makes about 7 days of shooting. Numerous devices because a fact, Twitch only registers 1 view per device, so multiple tabs on the same device doesn't work that way. So then how do you know who gets the view then? Who gets the view? The one that you're like open on? Like, I'm curious. But the European events have to convert to euros, and that's what is killer. Oh. You know what? I didn't even think about that part. That is hard. It is hard. You know, it's like the European nation is like the only currency I know of that's like always higher than the United States dollars. Like pretty much anywhere else I go, I'm like, I'm rich. I'm rich. And I go to Europe and I'm like, I'm really poor, really poor. That's why I haven't been to Europe. You know, 2 models that did a virtual shoot event out there in Jamaica last year? That's really smart. That's really smart. I'd love to hear more about that. Hi, Cali. I'm in Cali. You're in Cali. We're both in Cali. Isn't that amazing? Does 1,700 include hotel and travel? So it includes your stay, your shoots, your food, but it doesn't include your flight. So that your flight is, you know, something else you have to pay for as well. But if you book it far enough in advance, then usually the flights aren't bad. You can get a flight for like 500, 600 round trip, depending on where you are. Especially if you're in a big city or you're on the East Coast, you can get them cheaper. Hi, Smith Gaming. What kind of things do you game? Hi, Scrub. Nice to see you. Hello. Oh, as far as you know. Oh, okay. Or as far as I know. Okay, that changes everything. I was like, wait a second. I have to scroll back up. As far as you know, Twitch only registered. Okay, that makes much sense. Am I an actor? No, I am not. I thought I wanted to be an actress at one point in my life, and then I realized, like, I'm not really good at faking my emotions. So I don't think that was in the cards for me. I could be like a Kristen Stewart model, you know, like, or actress, where, you know, like, they pick me because of the way I look, but then, like, not because of my acting skills. It'd be fine. I mean, Kristen Stewart still gets hired for movies, even after that horrible movie series. Wait, with A being less certain than the other. I'm not going to spell out those, but yes. It's a nice day, but yeah, it is. Honestly, like, it's not hot outside. I'm not sweating. Well, I'm sweating a little bit today, but I'm not sweating like I usually do. You know? And actually, I had a semi-productive day today. I went to the grocery store. I ran an errand. And then I need to make some food. I was supposed to go to a consultation for my skin, but I didn't make it. Because they, I was going to go with my friend, but they won't let two people come at the same time. And it's like, but you'll let us come one after the other? What sense does that make? It's still the same people. You're still seeing them, you know, like, I'm from the same household as her. It's bizarre. Hello there. I could be a model. I am a model. I'm a freelance model. They are the Scorpio Sisters on Instagram. They're out of Florida. They tour together often and usually do a virtual component of the tour. That sounds really innovative. And much more inclusive, because I know, like, there's a lot of really awesome photographers that would love to go to these events that just aren't in a position to go. Like, whether it's like I can't travel, or they financially can't afford to do that kind of thing, or whatever. And so that's amazing. I'm just scared to do a virtual shoot. I'm scared it's not gonna turn out right. But then at the same time, when I can see myself pose, you know what I'm saying? When I'm like posing and I can see myself, like, I do a lot better than when I don't. So I could see it being good. It's 37 degrees here in Fahrenheit or Celsius, because either way, that, like, no, if it was Celsius, it would be warm. So that has to be Fahrenheit. That sounds horrible. I don't recommend that. Something smells, someone's barbecuing out here and it smells amazing. I want some barbecue. I want some smoked food. There's like, it's like at the area, so there's like a pool spa, right, that we're at now. Then there's like a lounge area with like trees and chairs, and then there's the grill. I don't know who's grilling. I don't see anyone over there, but whoever just starts that grill knows how to make my nose excited. Am I from LA? No, I'm not from LA. I'm from Arizona. I live there, and I'm staying in California right now, out in Palm Springs. So I'm out here for like 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go back home, so I have a couple doctor's appointments and stuff, and then I'll be back. I could redneck, but I won't. A man of culture, yes. This Disney is a man of culture. Disney knows it all. This guy came in yesterday talking about all the like fantasy things. He was making all these little innuendos, and I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna read this because I don't understand. I won't understand this. I know I won't understand this, but Disney knew them all. Because he is a very well cultured man. Bum, bum. You're from the UK? Guys, am I crazy? Like, we've been getting so many people from the UK lately. Am I crazy for that? Like, I feel like lately, like 3 out of 5 people are from the UK in here. And I'm not complaining. It's just, I'm very intrigued and like, So is this like the universe saying I need to go to the UK? Like, that's where they'll appreciate me. I'll be most appreciated in the UK. Are there a lot of Asian people in the UK? I don't know how diverse the UK is, to be honest. Liverpool, where's that? I've heard of it, but I don't know where that is. I don't know where, geographically, I don't know Europe. I know where the countries are. I don't know where the cities are inside the countries. That was like, I knew it when I took AP Euro, like in the 10th grade. But that was a long time ago. A really long time ago. We appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you guys. What do you mean? This is the UK degenerate hours? Why? What time is it in the UK right now? Oh, let's go ask the internet. Time in the UK right now. Oh my God, yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning. Oh, this is the degen hours. This is like the I can't sleep and have insomnia hours, or I drank too much tea and now I'm extremely caffeinated hours. How am I doing, Steven? I'm doing so good. How are you? I'm super chipper today. Honestly, I was not chipper earlier, and now I'm super chipper. I'm feeling really good about my body today with this body sculpting thing. And to be honest, I'll be honest. I thought this was gonna be some hooey. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, I got there and I thought we were doing cool sculpting. You know what cool sculpting is? It's where they take like this gel and they put it on your skin and they freeze and make it really, really cold, and they freeze your fat cells. And then they slowly die, right? Like they're damaged, they damage them by freezing them. And then your body naturally like removes them slowly with time, you know? It slowly flushes them out through a natural body process. Well, I got there and found out that he didn't do cool sculpting. I was like, so what are we doing then? And that's when I found out about this cavitation thing that we did. And I was like, honestly, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like some pseudoscience, and I keep looking at my stomach and I'm like, it just looks so good, doesn't it? She also thought Holland was the Netherlands, but Holland is a province. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Lots of people from Hong Kong went to the UK before the fall of Hong Kong back to China. Oh, that does make sense. I don't blame them. That's gotta be scary. Poor Hong Kong. Poor Taiwan. Like anytime I see a flag or like a map of Taiwan and it doesn't have a Taiwanese flag, I'm like, communists. Like, how dare they? Hi Spartan. How are you? How are you? I really want to go to the UK. I feel like all the, you know, like influencers in the world, they pretty much thrive in like New York City, LA, and London. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to get into the acting world or into the modeling world, that's where they go, is LA, New York, and London. So, I've never been to New York, never been to London, been to LA a few times. LA really seems to like me though. LA really seems to want me around because I always get a lot of inquiries from LA. But, I don't know. I don't really know a lot of people in LA that, like I get a lot of inquiries, but I don't know people out there, so then I get scared. Like, you know, if I drive up there, I don't like to really stay in big cities by myself alone. It makes me scared as a woman. So, you know, I try not to go by myself. Like last time when to Hot Port Nights, I had Steve. Do you guys remember? Steve? Because Steve lives in San Diego, so he's only a couple hours from LA. Big fish eat the small fish? Yes. That is how the circle of life works. I need tea to spill today, girlfriend. Tea? Not really. I think like it's like all the things like I would find to be tea or consider tea wouldn't be tea to you guys because you guys wouldn't understand the context of the reference. So it's just like wouldn't be satisfying for you guys the way it satisfies me, you know? You dated this LA girl and she was so laid back in her jeans and flip-flops? That's good. That's good. Well, I mean, like, just because someone's from LA doesn't mean they're all going to be the same, right? Like, you know, like, there's like this persona of LA and then there's like, you know, like all the Instagram and the celebrities and all the blah, blah, blah people like to go out there and live their life and be all fancy schmancy. But there are like normal, regular people that live in LA and there's like a culture, you know, between these normal, regular people and there's so much diversity and also like food options and things to do. So it's like just because you're from LA doesn't mean like you're going to be bougie. But I think it does increase the likelihood that you'll be bougie if you're from LA or they'll be bougie. Because they're from like a bougie lifestyle or a city where that's like normal, you know, like where I'm from, like if people have designer bags, it's like, oh, you know, like, okay, let me be clear. I don't consider Coach or Kate Spade or Michael Kors to be real designer bags. I mean, if it's affordable for everybody, it's not designer, right? It's fake designer. It's designer made to make the common people feel like they are wealthy and they've done something good for themselves. Let's be real, okay? So when people wear like real designer, like where I'm from, or like stuff like that, like it's like weird because people don't buy things like that where I'm from. Because it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not stores like that where I'm from. So there's no big flex out there. You know, if you have one, it's a big deal. Like, if you have a Tesla, you know, like where I'm from, like it's a big deal, you know? Like, but, you know, when you go out to California, it's like nothing. Like, everyone has a Tesla. It's like 5 people in your neighborhood who have a Tesla. It's just different realities. So different expectations. Taiwan thing has been watched all the time, way back when China bought and made a bunch of troop transport. They're 40 minutes away from Taiwan, much to their home port. Now let's try to decide if Taiwan is worth World War III with China. Taiwan is definitely worth saving. There's a reason, there's got to be a reason why China hasn't taken over Taiwan, you know what I'm saying? Because they could if they wanted to. There's other reasons holding them back, and they don't want to get involved and it'll fuck up the way their country is going, so. I don't think you're gonna fuck with Taiwan right now. You were talking about countries as a fish? What do you mean? Can you explain that to me? You'd love to live in New York. Why? Have you been to New York? I've never been. I have friends who've been and like it, but I'm not a fan of the cold. You know? You were meant to be born in New York? What happened? What happened? Did you come out too early? Did you come out too late? China has an issue projecting force. It's a big deal for them to extend their supply lines across the water. What do you mean? Educate me like I know nothing. Taiwan is a gold microchip supplier. The West wouldn't allow Taiwan to fall to China. Ah, I see. That makes sense. It's like an economic reason. Hi, Fat Horse. Thanks for your opinion, your inputs. Where are you from? Why would you pick that name? Are you a fat horse because like nobody rides you and like you just sit there depressed eating hay all day? Are you fat because you're like well loved and groomed and like chonky because you're very well loved? It's like 2 different kinds of horses, you know? 2 different pictures of your painting. You were born in the UK, but you're supposed to be born in New York City, right? So like, why weren't you born in New York? That's what I'm asking. You found a picture of that horse and made it an identity. Oh. Okay. I mean, as long as it's a positive identity, as long as it's good things, right? Oh. New York City is too cold. You love that city, but you can't do the weather. If New York City was in Florida, then you'd be down. I don't understand why there's not more thriving big cities and warm places. Why do all these rich people want to live in the cold? Is it because they're cold-blooded? I don't understand. Like, can we make successful places in not cold areas? Like, can we have like a success center in like Arizona? Like southern Arizona? That would be great. Hi, Iron. How are you? Hi. You love the cold? You can keep it. You can come to the United States and take all of the cold and put it in a giant like cold container and take it back to the UK and live in it forever. That is fine with me. I will make sure it happens for 3:30. I don't want it. Do I not like a winter wonderland? I'm down for the snow for like 1 or 2 days. And then I'm ready to go home. I'm ready for it to melt away and for me to bask in the sun and not be wet and dewy and my clothes getting soggy and gross. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? China's not happy about Taiwan breaking away if the US and Japan believes they will invade when it suits their goals. Yeah, but it's more complicated than that. Hence is applying to Taiwan small diesel subs that will kill transport. Yeah, and the idea of artificial islands are so interesting. I heard about this like a renewable concept where they want to take like, you know, because like with time, like you can look at the map of Florida like over like the last 300 years. You know, Florida used to be a lot bigger, and then like water just keeps like coming in and taking over. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's actually parts of San Diego, like in like by the beach and stuff like that, are projected to no longer exist in like 10, 20 years because of the way that, you know, water is eroding away the sand and the rocks and all that stuff, right? And I think it's the rising sea levels. Is it rising or lower? Anyways, I think it's rising. So, that would be interesting to like take bottles and like break them down into sand and then sell this, like use the sand to like repad our continent. What about snowshoeing and skiing and snowboarding and pretty snow-capped peaks? I've never been snowboarding. I've never been anywhere that snows enough to do. Well, I've been to Breckenridge, but I was there for a model event, so we didn't do that. We didn't do that there. You've never been to LA, but you have a feeling you might not like it. I like LA in small doses. I've never like stayed in LA for a long period of time. I'm usually there for like 3 days max. So I'll come there, I'll do my thing, and I'm there for and I'll leave. Like I don't really hang out in LA. Except for that first time in Huntingport Nights, I stayed a couple extra days because of my girlfriends was also in LA at the time, just by happenstance, and we were hanging out at the athletic, or she was staying at the athletic club, and she just let me stay with her, and we went out and got food, and met some guys who were like weird. We went to this one place in LA, it's like a nightclub, but like he like went in the door, it looked like a little pantry, and it was a fridge door. You had to open the fridge door to get inside the club. It was really freaky. Speakeasies are going way too far. Like, since I've been in Palm Springs, I've been like meeting a lot of people in the cannabis industry, and because there's so many, I'm telling you, like I feel like every 5 blocks there's like a cannabis company, like a new one, like a totally different brand, totally different like association, like, you know. Oh, what was I trying to say about that? I had a point, I forgot it. I lost it. I lost my point. No points for me. The cold sucks. Yes, you guys can keep the cold. See, it is really cold. I wouldn't be doing bikinis in January. There's no way. There's no way. We went to Colorado in February, and it was awesome for a few hours, and after it sucked. Yeah, see, like when I lived in South Carolina for a brief period of time, right? It snowed there for like the first time in 50 years. Like actual snow, like it was actually big enough you could make snowmen. It was crazy, right? I'd never seen that much snow in my life, in my home, in my backyard somewhere, you know? And at first it was really cool, you know? It was like, ah, look, we like let our pets go outside in the snow, and they all hated it, you know? But try it out and do the thing and, you know, had fun. But then after it snowed, I was like, okay, it's gonna be gone tomorrow. Like, it's done snowing. It was not done. Because what would happen is it would get warm enough during the day to start melting the snow. And so the roads would be slick. And just as they would get close enough to like melting it all away, it would like get cold enough to freeze all over again. So then you had like, you know, like really thin like ice that people wouldn't see, or flipping their cars over, and there was still snow everywhere. And it was just like, it didn't go away for like it snowed one day. It didn't go away till like 5-6 days later. And I was like, this is horrible. This is horrible. This is not what I bargained for. I thought we were getting something better than this. Like, did not enjoy it. And of course, like, it's snow like over there, so like no one was prepared for the snow. So like all these accidents were happening. Like so many stores and places were shut down because of the snow. Like, it was a mess. Hi, Pussy Boy. How are you? Louisiana has the same issue of going away. New Orleans is below sea level. Yeah, dude, New Orleans worries me a lot. Really, really worries me. Like, honestly, you know what? I think New Orleans would have been a hub center for art, like LA and New York City, if there wasn't so much like destruction. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much like shit that like Louisiana just doesn't take care of over there. Like, this, guys, Katrina happened like almost 20 years ago, like less than 20 years ago, but close to 20 years ago. And there's still parts of like Louisiana that are like messed up from Katrina. They just never cleaned it up. They just left it there, just slum areas. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It's horrible. You're right about rich people living in cold places. Logan Paul recently visited Gstaad, Switzerland, and described it as home to only billionaires. They have no fast food restaurants, and the cheapest hamburger costs $85. What the fuck? An $85 hamburger? Like, that is insane. I feel like I need to go there and be a waitress. Oh wait, but they don't tip over there. They don't tip in foreign countries. That sucks. I would never want to do that. I take it back. Taiwan, China is like the US and Cuba. To be honest, I don't really know enough about Cuba to really speak on Cuba. I'm uneducated in that for sure. The USA has called Fidel Castro to become what he did by raping Cuba economically back in the day. Taiwan took advantage of a China rebellion to break away and not look back. Well, I mean, in the name of freedom, I'm happy for Taiwan breaking away and doing their thing, because that's horrible. And when I visited Taiwan, it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Like, the night markets are cool. There's like these like places like after 9 o'clock, they like put up all these shops, and they have like food and like shopping goods and all these little things. Like, it's just so cool. You just like wander around and you get food and try different things, and you know what I'm saying? It was really fun. And I remember everything I did in Taiwan. I was really there just kind of like to get away before I went to Bali. It was a pit stop, and I was there for 5 days. Did a photo shoot there with this one girl. I rode my first bullet train. Yeah, I didn't realize how, like, obviously it's an island, I should have realized, but I didn't realize how humid it would be or how green Taiwan is. Taiwan, at least the part that I was in, is like very like mountainous, like hilly, and it's like very, very green. It's like almost like tropical. It was so nice. But very hot. Like, I was like, it was like December when I went out there, and I was sweating all the time. So hot. I agree with you about that with New Orleans. New Orleans is, you know, it makes me so sad because New Orleans has like a lot of like life to it. Like, you've got some really original art up there, some fucking amazing food in New Orleans. Like, so much history, and it just blows my mind that a place that, you know, basically is known for like music and art and entertainment and soul food, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these like connective things is like kind of trash, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't protect and look after and love New Orleans the way they love other art cities. And honestly, like, I think New Orleans is like more, when I think of an art city, I think of New Orleans. New Orleans before I ever think of LA. Like, honestly. New Orleans is just so real to me. You live in Boston, you hate the cold, but it's a nice city. Why don't you leave Boston? You can go anywhere else. There's other nice cities out there that aren't like horribly cold. Stand with Taiwan against the CCP. Yes. Yes. I'm pretty sure that was like whenever we used to get a whole bunch of like, well, not a whole bunch, but whenever people used to actually come in and do like spam things. I think that was one of them. It was like spamming like stand with Taiwan, and we're like, okay, yes. Coming from the middle of nowhere, U.S., you finally realize how convenient public transportation is in Taiwan when you visited. Yo, public transportation in the rest of the world is just so amazing compared to the United States. Like, it's so frustrating to me that our country is huge, so huge and full of opportunity, and yet we don't have like an affordable like national transit system. Like, if you want to go all around the country, you have to go like Amtrak, which won't even take you everywhere in the country, or Greyhound bus, which is like so time consuming and gross and sometimes unsafe. Like, I went to go pick my friend up from a Greyhound bus one time. She had come from New Orleans, right? She had come from New Orleans and went to come see me in South Carolina, and like she sent me the location of the pickup spot. I'm telling you guys, it looked like an abandoned parking lot. I was like, this is the official drop-off spot for the Greyhound bus, an abandoned parking lot? Like, this doesn't seem safe. Oh, man. And it's like not even in an area you can walk away to. So it's like you get to the Greyhound bus and hope someone picks you up, because you can't just walk around when you need to go to from that location. Horrible. Especially if the sub, like what? Huh? You had a bartender friend that go to China before it switched hands. He got hired by the Chinese billionaire to tend bar for a year. He made a fortune, had all his time off except evenings and special events. Ah, yes. That sounds so great. I would love to be like, I mean, honestly, I don't have very good house skills. Like, I can clean my own house, but I don't want to be a housekeeper for somebody else, because I'm a very detailed cleaner. And if I clean someone else's house, I'm going to be too detailed, and I'll be like undercutting the amount of work, like money I'm making compared to the amount of work I put in. So I don't want to be a cleaner. I don't want to cook on a regular basis. I can cook I can cook a couple things, but I can't come up with new meals every single day for 30 days. It's just not going to happen. So I can't be a cook. I could be, you know what I could be? I could be a door greeter. I would be an excellent door greeter for billionaires. You know, my only job is to hang out in the living room, watch TV, and greet people at the door whenever they come. That sounds like a dream. Asian public transportation is insanely efficient. Always wanted to ride one of Japan's magnetic trains. Japan's transit system was always really good, except for the fact that, like, you know, Japan has a high suicide rate. So one time, I went to go on a train. They're always on time. And it was delayed for a while, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently a guy had jumped in front of a train to try to commit suicide and disrupted the whole train public system. And he was just like, I spent the whole day just being like, oh my god. You know, like the reality of life, you know? Like, they talk about, like, the, you know, suicide rates high in Japan, but out of the fact that COVID, like, how depressed and how much anxiety and how much, like, lack of socialization people had when you add in COVID makes it even worse for people who are going through mental health crises. And it's just, it just reminded me, like, kind of like brought me back to reality for a second, you know? Like, yeah, Japan is the literal la la land for me, and I enjoy it, but, you know, not everyone experiences each place the same. Those buses are scary. I've never been on a Greyhound bus. I thought about it before to go. I don't remember where I was trying to go, but I didn't go. Try? What do you mean try? What are you asking? I notice a lot of Korean streamers though drive for transportation so great. Yeah, honestly, why would you drive? Driving, like, is an inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can get, like, if you have, like, nice public transportation system, like, what was cool in Japan is you had the bus or you had the train. So you had two options. You had two completely different options, like, you know, however you wanted to travel. And so it's like when you own a car, it's like a luxury. And like, it's a luxury to have a car in like Asian countries, it seems like, because like, and almost a pain in the ass at the same time too, because the roads are narrow. Like in Japan, there's no interstates, okay? There's no such thing as an interstate in Japan. It's just city roads, you know, and tolls. And the tolls are expensive. I remember there was like $20 a toll. Like you would go through like a couple miles of a toll and it'd be over, and you'd drive for a little bit more and it'd be another toll. And so it'd get really expensive. So honestly, it was always cheaper to go public transportation and faster. You didn't have to worry about parking. You didn't have to worry about putting gas in your car, which is expensive because they do it by the liter over there instead of by the gallon. And then it's an island, so it's being exported. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff. You gotta keep up with your car. You can't drink and drive. You can't do this. Like there's hours for parking, and it's just a pain, a giant pain. Like if you could just take public transportation, why wouldn't you? You don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about like missing things, like being off time, or you don't have to worry about like cleaning the area, taking care of a vehicle and paying insurance on it, and you know, all that maintenance. Funny thing, probably one Korean streamer just got back from there. She filmed in a cab, and the cab driver said something to her father about, said something to her father about it. So what? I don't understand that. Where does the father part come in? Like, where does the what? I already told you about the UK incidents where we were nearly roadkilling the duty man. Yes. But I mean, really, are you really like, you know, like you're not an American if you haven't driven on the wrong side of the road before. Just saying. In a foreign country. The only time I really drove around in a foreign country though was when I was in Bali. Bali was the first time I went and rented a scooter and decided I'm going to drive around places by myself, which is also where I really embarrassed myself because I was staying at this Airbnb. I just finished an event in Bali. So I did 5 days in Taiwan, right? 5 days in Bali on the event, and then I picked another, I think 3 or 5 days to stay in Bali on my own. And I went off to these small islands out of Bali. It's like Nusa Penida, Nusa Sedingan, and Nusa Lombagan. I'm like definitely butchering that. But I stayed out there, and out there it's like the roads aren't big enough for cars. The roads are only big enough for bikes, like little scooter bikes. So I rented one of those, and I was like, okay, I can do this. I got a lot of anxiety. I'm like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I'm not gonna die, because it's also really scary because when you're out there, you just see people, like when you're in like the main parts of Bali, when I wasn't on the islands, like it's crazy. You just see like a million scooters going all these different directions and no one's hitting anybody, and you're just like, ah, ah, you know what I'm saying? But then you also realize, like, you know, there's like mothers are carrying like their babies in slings and they're driving on their motorbikes, and you have like little bitty like 4-year-olds hanging onto the scooter. You're like, oh my god, it's not safe. They don't have helmets. But at the same time, they're not driving around like 70 miles per hour like you would in the United States. They're going like 25, 30, 35 miles an hour, you know, or less, it seems like, on these bikes. So it's not as dangerous as it looks, right? But it scared me, and so I like picked out a place that's only it's literally 1 minute away. 1 minute away from where I was staying. So I got on the bike, I saw this turn, I was like, do I speed up for turns or do I slow down for turns? And I was like, I'm like debating this in my head as the turn is coming, and then I don't remember what I did. I just know I panicked, and then I went off the bike. And it was so bad that like people stopped and they were trying to tell me to go to the hospital, but I just had little scrapes. You know, where I'm from, it's like the hospital's expensive, and you only go when you really have a problem, like it's a big deal. So I just had this little scrape, and I was like, nah, I'm not going. And honestly, I wouldn't even have scrapes, but it was just because I was wearing like this little like tied sarong skirt, so it really didn't cover my legs, and I scraped off and fell. But after that, it was fine. Like I figured out how to scooter around, and I was good to go. I mean, the locals were really worried for me. They were like, are you sure you can drive the scooter? Like, they really did not believe me. Like, I know they were trying to be nice, but they were definitely getting off the vibes. Like, we don't trust this woman with a scooter. But it was fine. It was fine. There was literally no public transportation where you grew up. No buses, no taxis, no Ubers. Either you have a car or you're screwed. That's pretty much where I was from. I'm from the States. So I think you could probably call a taxi maybe where I lived. But it would take a good like 45 minutes to an hour probably to get to you. Or to me. very entertaining without being cute. Just being cute is just a byproduct. It helps. Lex was trimming in her cab. Oh, her mom and dad were with her a few months back. The cab driver asked the dad to have her turn the lights off. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but I mean, I also get it. Like, you don't want to be recorded. Some people just don't want to be recorded. But then at the same time, you're just like, but cab driver, we're not even recording you. Like, it's not even about you. I feel like if she was like, okay, cab driver, I can make you the star of the show, maybe he'd be more okay about it. Hi, JSMW. How are you? Nice to see you. At this point, you're not enthused with power transportation, any vehicle type, public or private. You'll either walk or teleport. I want this teleporting recipe. Okay, I feel like I deserve it. We're friends now. You shouldn't be keeping secrets from me. Oh my list. You refuse to drive in Bali? Really? Really? I mean, that's what I'm saying though, like, but I was in like the small islands. Like, I was not, I didn't have a scooter in like the main part of Bali. I just had a scooter in the on the smaller islands. And that was like, that felt comfortable to me because, you know, it was like nice and quiet and peaceful out there. Aw, Wes, thank you so much for gifting us up to Poster Boy. Poster Boy makes me say thank you to Wes. How sweet of you. Really appreciate that, sincerely. Hi, Lethal, welcome back. Are you toasted now? Are you higher than the mountaintops? Are you part of the clouds now? It's so dark in here now. Maybe if I face it this way. Let's move you guys. Push you guys back a little bit. Ooh, hold on. I want to show you guys the sky right now because it's really amazing. Look at that, guys. Tell me that's not beautiful. It's even better in person, too. Of course. Right. About there. That looks good. Make sure everything's secured. Okay. There we go. Let me turn on the light mode. How do I do that? Hi, Mr. Twigs. How are you? You're sky high. I'm not quite there yet. I feel like my tolerance is really high, so I kind of like mix between two carts to kind of get me there. Hi, Naive. What would I do for a Klondike bar? It depends. Honestly, it depends on like how hot it is outside and how hungry I am. Oh my God, Cutter Slade, thank you so much for gifting me a Prime sub. Woo, you're fucking awesome. I know you only get one choice on who you give your Prime sub to each month. I'm really flattered it's me. Thanks again, sincerely. You are awesome. Freezing your butt off in Florida and you're talking about how nice it is. I mean, you'd always go on vacation. Oh, when are you going to that vacation in your casino, right? February? That'll be nice. It'll be like warm in the casino because you'll be making all this money. And then you'll have all these women all over you making it hot, right? Because that's what happens at these places. It is a nice sunset. And you know what's crazy? It's already gone. Guys, it's all on. So like, if we flip the camera, like the sunset's already gone. Isn't that crazy? It was just there. And now it's gone. Let's move it up a little bit. There we go. Hi, Ix. Hi, Zen. Oh, I've seen you before. I'm so glad you crawled out of the lurking area and made it into our chat room. I'm very honored. How are you, Zen? As you should know, in case you don't know, guys, we are doing 31 days of hot tub streams to celebrate the fact that January is my birthday month. My birthday has already passed. It was really an amazing experience. I'm still working on thank you cards for all the people who really spoiled me for my birthday. But we are 26 days in. We have another, 5 days? The 27th, 28th, 29th, the 30th, the 1st. Yes, we have 5 more days of hot tub streams. And then I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Next month's theme is gonna be fitness, February, which I think is gonna be really fun. I won't be streaming every day. We won't be doing fitness every day. Well, if I don't stream every day, we can do fitness every stream, right? That's gonna be the goal of Fitness February. Is every day I stream, I have to fit in some fitness on stream for you guys to help me be accountable and help you guys be accountable. Because February is a tough month. February, like January is like we get all the motivation because you have your like New Year's resolutions, but then February comes in and you're like, oh, life and, you know, stress and like blah, 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 and you stop going to the gym. Woo, we're so close to a hype train. Hype, 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 hype. I'm super good today. I'm like extra bubbly. I was really stressed out earlier. I really didn't think stream was gonna work out, and it worked out. Totally free stay, 2 nights, 3 days at the casino, and $190 free play. Not the same per se as real cash unless you cycle it. Well, yeah, it's money you have to gamble with, yeah. Thank you. Golly Spa Resort Hotel, what is that? Only stream once easy? What do you mean? What does that mean? I feel like I'm not understanding what people are saying today. Bum. Accountable. Nope, that's just 5 cows. 5 cows? Well, cows can be bulls. Like, a bull is a cow, but a cow is not all cows are bulls. Does that make sense? Like, a cow is a species. A bull is like a gender, right? That's my understanding. So, they're not the same. It's nicer than the other place? Well, yeah, this is like a public complex. The other place is my backyard. This has like, this has the pool, like the pool back there, the spa here, some tables back there, and a grill in the far, far back for the residents. Yeah. Ooh, you guys, can I get like 100 biddies for this hype train in 20 seconds? A cow is a gender, a bull is a gender, the species is oxen, but we use cow for both colloquially. Hey, Vic is here! Ah, there we go. Just the man I need for that kind of answer. You said you only need to work out when you stream, so if you only stream once, it'll be 1 day in February you need to exercise. I mean, yes, but then I would miss you guys. If I only streamed 1 day each month, it would be very depressing. How would I, it'd be really hard to keep up with y'all's lives. Like, it's hard to keep up my own life. And it's good because I see you guys on a semi-regular basis, and we talk enough to be like, okay, I can remember, like, things about you guys, and, like, you know, like, important events, and I try to, like, you know, inquire about the things that, you know, are going on in your lives. Because it's important to me, too. The hot tub should be illegal in Arizona because of the weather and temperature. No, it's good for the muscles. My muscles are so good. So good. I'm going to stretch after this, actually. I think that's probably the best move. Well, I'm going to go. Actually, I need to eat. Ooh, I could stretch now. I didn't think about that. I could do a little stretchy stretch. I wonder if my music will work now. Let's see. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope Pretzel Rocks will load. Yeah. If so, we'll do some stretching. What should my thumbnail be? I gotta pick my thumbnail. Nah. I don't know. I want my thumbnail to be silly. Oh, I don't think it's gonna load. It's not gonna do the thing. It doesn't like me enough to do the thing today. Are we doing wheel spins now? Yeah, I do. I do have wheel spins set up if you want to spin the wheel. Wes, you have 2 spins today. You guessed, but Abel was a shepherd. Cain was a farmer. Wait, we're talking about the Bible? The Lord saw favor on Abel? Huh? I'm so confused. Are we... I don't know what we're talking about, JSMW. But I just feel like I'm confused. More importantly, your hair looks nice today. Hello from New York City. I remember you're from New York City. It's in your name. We were just talking about New York City earlier. We're talking about how it's like a big hub for people in like the entertainment industry or like celebrity figures and like influencers and things like that. But how it's so cold, so I never go. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Someone just gave 8 fucking subs out to the community. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Anonymous gifter. Who the fuck are you? Thank you so much for spoiling us today. Y'all. It's like you guys like me or something. Oh my god, thank you. And if you guys just got a gifted sub from our anonymous gifter, make sure you say thank you, because he's probably still in here looking. Yes, truly. Hello, apparently you're a sub here now. Yes, you are my sub now. How does that make you feel? Don't worry, I won't eat you. It's not like a sub like Subway. The little couch is because now you're part of the casting couch crew. Yes. I'm trying to get like a sub, so you know how I have a follower email, like little thing. I think it's over here. Maybe it's over here. But a little like action thing, a little gift that happens when we get new followers. I want to do one for when we have subs, but I can't find a leather black couch to save my life. Drive me crazy. I tried to go to the department stores, like the furniture stores, and like the one place that had the couches were like right in front of the service desk. So if I was to lay there and try to take pictures for 10 minutes, they were gonna stare at me and probably kick me out. So I didn't do it. Also, it wasn't like the perfect couch. It was just, you know, acceptable. So I was like, with the conditions and everything, it's just not meant to be. Yes. It's okay, Conqueror. 2022, the year for changes, to trying new things. Ooh, what new experiences are you guys trying to have in 2022? Can you suggest something for... Are we gonna spin the wheel? Is that what you're gonna suggest? Uh-oh, my chat. Baby, please don't go. Do the thing. Oh, there we go. Climb a mountain. I don't know if I want to climb a mountain, but that sounds very ambitious. Do you know what mountain in particular? Can it be any mountain? The bars where you are at, they have bar cafes with nice leather couches. Go there and film an episode there and get pictures for the couch too. Maybe in February, because it's really hard for me to do a stream here every day and then add another stream on top of that. So that's not a bad idea though. Because if it's a nightclub or something like that, they're definitely not gonna care. Because I'm sure they see girls rolling all over their couches anyways. Not for pictures, not for the internet. Because the alcohol. You're definitely gonna have a new experience this year. You're gonna stream. Ooh, is that why you started? Is that why you were on voice chat with Rome the other day? You're like getting comfortable. You're like venturing out there. It's so exciting. Wheel spin, no electrodes to your parts. I don't have any. I can't do anything, Wes. I'm literally all the way across the country. Like, how could I possibly be hurting you from over here? My hands are right here. Look, Mom, my hands. Like, they're right here. Like, where are your hands? I can't see your hands. What are you doing with your hands? Hand accountability time. I show up on all the other people's streams all the time, that actually having your own channel is terrifying. What's terrifying about it? And then you can talk about whatever you want, and you can create your own group of friends. And a hangout place for them to visit you. All right. We're gonna do it. Hopefully it goes through. Hey, it went through. Yes. Humphreys Peak in Arizona. I want to look that up. What did we get? I think I'm lagging. Is that the Macarena? Hi, Marcus. You're not new. Hold on one second. My friend sent me a text. I need to read it. I need to read it. Oh, the Macarena. All right, so we'll do the, I'm gonna send a text to my friend on Instagram, and then we will do the Macarena. Maybe. If I have service. Let's see. We'll do it this way. Fuck me. There we go. Yay, I did it. All right. Oh. All right, I gotta pull up the Macarena. Hope it loads. The old school version. All right. You can do it like standing. Maybe back it up a little bit. Hey, thank you so much, Wes. Yes. Thank you so much for spinning the wheel, Wes. I hope you had fun. Yes. Bubbles! They're in their rooms watching the stream. Who are you, Crucible? How do you know? How do you know what my friends are doing and where they are? I wonder. Do I know you? Do you know me? My knee popped did not feel good, y'all. I feel like I really am getting old. Where is Goof Guy? I don't know. No, there's usually not people at the pool here. Usually they're all gone. Look how dark it got. It got dark so fast. Look at the sky. I'm going to show you guys the sky again. Look at it now. Oh, you can't see the... It's kind of like purpley with red in it. I really love the skies out here. Super nice. Yes. Oh. You're sworn to secrecy, yes sir. Wes, do you want to do one more spin before we end the stream? Because I do have to get out of here, guys. It is getting close to that time. Let's see. We'll go back to Twitch. Did we get transcodings yet? I don't think you can get them in the middle of the stream. How does that work? I don't think it works like that. M&M? MikuMinu, I'm there's no and, it's just me. Yes. All right, one more spin for you, Wes. And then it is go time. What are we gonna get? Is it gonna load? Cross my fingers for the best. Do, 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 do. Hey, there we go. We got, is it fake tattoo? What are we gonna draw today, Wes? My directory. Why you like this? It's okay, Wes. You can take your time. I'm not stressing like that. I'm not that pressed for time. Let's see who's in our recommended today. We have this girl named Natalie. We have this person in art. We have this person and just chatting. I don't know what control is. What's control? A Valentine heart with wings? Okay. I got it. You got it, baby. All right. With wings, like, I don't know what kind of wings. Like angel wings, like fairy wings. I feel like I need some guidance on the internet. Some internet guidance. Okay. Okay, like that maybe? Yeah, that's good. Yes. And I put B-Day on it. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! Thanks, Crucible, for the guidance. How do you know all this stuff? Are you an artist? So guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Crucible, I hope to see you again soon when we can actually kick it. I do have to get out of here. This chick was in my my recommended, so let's go show her some love, guys, and make a new friend. I'm gonna drop the raid message if Disney doesn't do it for me, because he's usually extremely, extremely fast. No one can beat him. Yes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? If you guys want to hit the Discord, that's where I hang out after hours. It's also where you guys find out when I'll be on stream next, and usually give you guys about an hour notice. I'm here every day until the end of January, guys, so make sure you come back. And thank you, Wes, for the last minute gifted sub to Fat Horse. You're fucking awesome. Congratulations, Fat Horse. Thank you so much, Wes. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go show Juicy some love. Bye, guys.